Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi YouTube channel. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business, no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. So please remember that Notary Educators LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Now sit back and watch Kimmi and crew, and don't forget to subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi YouTube channel for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
But if you're going to fill out the report later, have you a nice notebook piece of paper that you can write down the things that your employer, the person that hired you, is looking for. Okay, but I prefer filling out my inspection report on the spot, because it may be like, okay, what color is the ceiling? Well, if I wait till later to write it down, I might forget, right? But if I do it right there when I have the report in my hand, then I'll get it, more accurate. Okay. So again, if you ain't making $50 in less than 30 minutes, why aren't you doing field inspections? And some people say, well, I want to just do loan signings because they pay $100 or they pay $150. That's true, but I use field inspection as a filler in my business. I'm going to explain that in just a second. Let me get a few more comments. Hold on. Let's see. Drea says, I am, but don't do like the couple I completed. I am, but don't like the couple I completed. Okay. And that may happen. You may realize there's certain companies I don't want to work with. I don't like these type of field inspections. Okay. So for me, my preferred field inspection is something where I'm doing car vehicles, or I just have to go to a business and check out something. So there are some where they call like a no knock, and those are more to your dangerous, like the person earlier. A no-knock inspection, and they all come under the same category. It may not be called inspection, but these are companies that will hire you under the same umbrella. A no-knock is someone might be at odds with someone, and they're getting served a court document, and they want you to take it out there. So this is another reason why I'm wearing my high vis, so they know, hey, I'm not the enemy. I'm just being hired, okay? I don't care. I don't have no dog in this fight, as they say. I'm just delivering a piece of paper. And most of the time with a no-knock, it literally is that you don't knock, you just leave it. The client doesn't even have to sign for it. The person that they're trying to serve, you just leave it there at the door. And you take a picture that you left it. Okay, so those are easy too. So when I talk about field inspection, they come in all shapes, forms, all sizes, all kind of stuff, okay? They pay as little as, I've seen some as low as $8. But I only take the ones that pay $50. So that's what I want you to do too. And that's what I teach you to do, how to counter offer. They may say we only paying $8, but hey, I'll go do it for you. But I'm requesting $50 due to the travel or due to the time involved, which they are really quick. So PBL says some of the companies want you to serve paperwork on vehicles and ask them, where is the vehicle? Man pulled up on me. Pulled a pew on me. Right. So that's what I'm saying. If it's something that you don't feel safe, don't do it. Okay. I'm never going to tell you to do something that's not safe, ever. But for those who feel comfortable, those who have someone else that can go with them on these field inspections, they are so quick and easy. If you do 2 per day at $50, that's $100 a day. Okay. 100 times 30 days is $3,000. So yes, you can make $3,000 a month doing field inspections. Imagine if you that person where you don't even have a job and you do 4 per day. That's $200 a day. Okay? $200. So let's see here. Drea says, my grandmother passed, so I've been going through I handled the arrangements from Michigan back to Tennessee. Oh, I am so sorry, Drea. I noticed you were kind of missing, honey. I'm sorry. I'll be praying for you. I know that is not an easy time for you. And just take your time. You have to get your mental health together. It's not going to be easy when you deal with loss. Today is actually the 3rd anniversary of me losing my mom. But I'm okay. I really am. I don't know why I'm okay. I always keep saying, should I be in search of a breakdown? Like, I've had my moments where I cry throughout this 3 years that I've lost her. But I ask my husband all the time, is it gonna be a day where I just run out the house naked? Just like I can't think straight, just have a full blown meltdown. So that's not happened. I hope I don't run out the house like that. But I'm just saying sometimes the pain can be so overwhelming and it can feel so fresh. And then other days it's like, I lost my mom. I had a great mother, and I'm able to move on. Not move on, but function. That's a better way to say it. I'm able to function. I will never be whole again, ever. I won't. And some days I still wake up, I'm like, is this real? You mean I actually lost my mother? My mother is not here anymore. So I have a weight loss channel. I haven't been over there in a long time. And my mother-in-law used to tell me she thought that channel was therapeutic for me after I lost my mom. And it really was, because over there I could talk about, just about anything. And occasionally I'll talk about things over here. This is a client I was trying to get earlier. I have to call her back later. People don't answer the phone. They don't answer the phone. This is a notary I was trying to talk to. I'll call her back. Do I have a list of companies? Yes. Included in the course is a list of companies that I prefer you work with. I didn't put every company there, but you can, of course, choose more. There were more options, but I only pick companies that I like to work with, one, and I only pick companies that have high ratings. If I Google you and you have a 2 or a 3, what makes me think that you're going to treat me any better than you treated those other people? Now, that's not always the case, because maybe the person that went out to do the inspection is cuckoo. I mean, I don't know. But I like to kind of vet who I recommend, okay? And that's what I'm talking about. So Lavestra says, I'm only available evenings and weekends. That's okay. That's okay. You work what you work. And that's the other thing about field inspections I love, is because they give you normally a window of time. They'll be like, hey, this assignment needs to be completed by ABC date between these hours. And you pick it, you can work it at your leisure. So that's what I was talking about earlier with filler jobs. So, and I'm gonna get back to the comments. So what I do in my field inspections is I use it as what I call a filler job. So I have my loan signing that morning, okay? Then I have my maybe I-9 form in the afternoon. And then in between those two, like between 9 and noon, I'll throw in there around 11 o'clock based on where my other 2 jobs are, a field inspection. Because I'm running in and running out, taking a few pictures, writing a little document. And then I'm able to fill those in. So that's why I call it a filler job. So again, all my money don't come from field inspection. All my money don't come from loan signing. It all doesn't come from one thing. It just doesn't. It comes from everywhere. And that's how I teach you to have a successful notary business. If you're just sitting around waiting on loan signings, you're going to be broke. If you're just sitting around waiting on general notary work, you're going to be broke. Okay? Just sitting around waiting on any one avenue, you're going to be broke. But if you know how to do general notary work, loan signing, apostilles, wedding officiant, remote online notary if your state allows it, field inspections, right? Apostilles, all of these different things that I teach you that you have access to in my membership, okay? All these courses, you can buy them individually too if you want to. Individually, they are on sale, 60% off. Coupon code is WIN2025. WIN2025 at the time of this video, okay? So you can buy them individually for 60% off. So you might say, hey, Kimmi, I know how to notarize. I don't need your course. Okay, get the field inspection. If you want to add that. Hey, I don't need field inspection, but I want to do apostille. So you can buy whatever you want within the programs. They're individually, or you can do the group.